The kids arrive before a grand archway, its cryptic symbols hinting at the challenges within. The archway shimmers with shifting patterns, a portal to a world of enigmas. Welcome to Puzzle Planet. The invitation flashes, promising adventure and mystery. The children enter the room cautiously, gazing at the floating riddles. The room glows with colorful riddles. A riddle appears. What has an eye, but cannot see? The children stand before an empty chasm, a faint shimmer teasing the promise of a bridge. As the puzzle begins, segments of the bridge materialize from the air, solidifying with each correct answer. Piece by piece, the bridge forms, a tangible path spanning the once empty void. The kids are lost within the twisting passages of the number maze. Each path is distinctly marked with a number, creating a complex web of possibilities. A strategic overhead view of the maze highlights the correct numerical sequence as they begin to solve the puzzle. The kids cautiously enter the Enigma Forest, where towering trees stand like silent guardians. Animated faces etched into the bark of the trees seem to watch their every move. The air hangs thick with anticipation, broken only by the rustling leaves and faint whispers of the trees. On-screen text appears. I have cities but no houses. The patterned temple glows with intricate designs, a vibrant testament to a forgotten art. A missing piece leaves a void, disrupting the temple's ancient harmony. The kids arrive at the breathtaking waterfall, their laughter echoing against the cliffside. Water droplets magically form words in midair, shimmering and dancing like playful spirits. The words rearrange themselves, challenging the kids to decipher their hidden message. A message appears. Rearrange the words. In a room filled with radiant light, children step into a world where geometric shapes of every color cascade from above. Containers, each glowing softly, stand ready to receive the shapes, awaiting the challenge ahead. The air vibrates with excitement as an on-screen message flashes. Sort the shapes correctly. A vibrant garden invites children with its kaleidoscope of colors. The flowers begin to glow, revealing a path hidden from sight. Follow the color code. The glowing path beckons, winding through the garden towards an unknown destination. The children enter a vast chamber where ancient symbols pulse with a faint, ethereal light. The symbols begin to spin wildly, a chaotic dance of forgotten languages filling the chamber. With a resounding click, the symbols align, forming a clear message. On-screen text appears. Decipher the symbols. In Anagram Alley, children stroll through a narrow path. Above, shop signs become a chaotic dance of jumbled letters. Letters on each sign rearrange, forming legible words. On-screen text appears. Unscramble the signs. The kids cautiously enter the mirror maze, where reality blurs into illusion. A labyrinth of reflections surrounds them, each turn a disorienting echo of what might be. Use the reflections to find the way. The challenge: to discern the true path from the countless mirages. The children step into Shadowplay Park, where shadows twist into bewildering optical illusions. They must use their knowledge of light and shadows to solve the puzzles. What do you see in the shadows? A disembodied voice asks. The shadows dance and twist, challenging the children to identify the forms. The kids walk into a vibrant studio, bathed in the warm glow of professional lighting. Before them, a complex sound sequence awaits replication, each note a challenge to their focus. Their faces reflect concentration as they prepare to listen intently and repeat the sequence with precision. Repeat the sound sequence. The children arrive in a square filled with enormous, ornate scales. Before them, an imposing locked gate guards the path forward, its mechanism tied to the scale's delicate equilibrium. On-screen text appears, presenting a clear challenge. Balance the scales. The kids enter a dimly lit hall, its shelves overflowing with a chaotic collection of hidden objects. Long shadows dance across dusty artifacts. On-screen text appears. Find the hidden objects. The kids step onto the Time Twister Trail, where time itself seems to bend and break. Clocks spin wildly backwards, forwards creating a vortex of confusion. A voice whispers, guiding them. Solve the time puzzles. The kids step into the Logic Gate Lab, a symphony of blinking lights and electrical hums filling the air. Before them, logic gates stand ready, awaiting activation. A screen flickers to life, displaying a simple, stark challenge. Activate the correct logic gates. The journey begins as the kids start up Math Mystery Mountain. Each step forward is a challenge, marked by math problems they must conquer. Solve the math problems to climb. Appears on screen. Hesitantly, the kids step into the room, their eyes wide with awe and confusion. The space warps around them, a kaleidoscope of distorted perspectives and mind-bending optical illusions. On-screen text flickers, posing a question: what is real? Before the towering cliff, a group of kids stares up at a wall of complex coded messages. Etched into the rock, the intricate symbols of the code challenge the eye and mind. The screen flashes a stark command: crack the code. The children enter the grand mansion, anticipation swirling around them. Before the children, images materialize, a playful challenge unfolds. Match the pairs. Children arrive at a vast plain, their eyes widening at the sight before them. Patterns emerge on a large, flat surface, one after another, with a blank space awaiting the next prediction. A screen displays the challenge. Predict the next pattern. The kids enter the room, their eyes widening at the sight of a complex maze stretching before them. A small robot waits patiently at the entrance, ready to navigate the challenge. A nearby screen flashes with the command, "Program the robot." The robot moves deliberately through the maze, guided by the programmed instructions. The small boat carrying the kids is tossed about by the river's currents, dodging rocks and swirling eddies. Fallen logs and small waterfalls materialize, testing their courage and resolve. Above each obstacle, shimmering inscriptions appear, challenging them to answer the riddles to navigate. The kids enter a colossal sphere, where complex 3D puzzles float, challenging them to piece together the mysteries of space. The puzzles rotate slowly, light dancing across their metallic surfaces. The children enter Topology Town, where reality bends and buildings defy logic. Staircases lead to nowhere, walls curve into themselves, and gravity plays tricks on the eye. Bewilderment mixes with intrigue as they take in the impossible geometry. Across the sky, a message appears: "Navigate Topology Town." Kids enter a web-weaving workshop, ready to accept a challenge. Their task: to weave a web strong enough to catch falling objects. A web takes shape, threads interweaving, as assorted objects plummet downwards. On screen, the words, "Weave the web," appear, a silent command. The kids cautiously enter the X marks the spot zone, where the air vibrates with anticipation. Clues lie scattered, each a whispered promise drawing them deeper into the treasure hunt. Find X marks the spot. A sprawling yard of yelled signs greets the kids. An oddity: the only way out involves discerning the correct sequence of signs. The yelled signs light up one after another, illuminating the path. Children step into a garden where the familiar pull of gravity vanishes. Objects drift freely, suspended in the ethereal expanse. Text appears on screen, challenging minds. Solve puzzles in zero gravity. In this weightless realm, the children's laughter echoes as they navigate the perplexing puzzles. The children step into a brightly illuminated arena, their eyes widening at the spectacle before them. Shimmering projections of complex problems materialize, challenging their minds. Radiant solutions pulsate with possibility, standing opposite each problem. On-screen text flares to life, solved by thinking in opposites. The kids stand, gazing into the infinite void. Faint lines of light emerge, weaving together to form the skeletal structure of a bridge. The bridge solidifies piece by piece, responding to their binary solutions. On-screen text commands: decode the binary. The kids find themselves in a cryptography chamber, the air thick with anticipation. A coded message appears on the wall, challenging them to decipher its secrets. Decipher the cryptography. The kids step into a sprawling desert, where the sun beats down mercilessly. Under the relentless sun, subtle clues shimmer, waiting to be discovered. Use deduction. The words materialize, challenging them to unravel the desert's secrets. Entering the enumeration enclosure, the kids face a room filled with challenging problems and illuminating solutions. Visual aids line the walls, each presenting a problem alongside its detailed solution. A screen flashes the directive: solved by enumeration. The children stand before a vast, empty field, its emptiness stretching toward the horizon. As they begin to solve the Fibonacci sequence, the field awakens, its details materializing piece by piece. With each correct answer, the field grows richer, its textures and colors deepening into reality. Above them, text materializes in the sky: solve the Fibonacci sequence. The kids step into a brightly lit gallery, surrounded by interactive displays. The walls come alive with visual representations of graphs and their solutions. A message flashes on screen: solved by graph theory. Children scale Heuristic Hill, a landscape of challenges and solutions unveiled. The air crackles with youthful energy as they tackle problems, their minds racing. Solve using heuristics. The kids enter a cozy inn, where mathematical puzzles float like luminescent mysteries. As they approach, solutions materialize, showcasing the potency of inductive reasoning. A screen displays: solve using induction, challenging them to unlock the secrets of the inn. At Jigsaw Junction, a colossal jigsaw puzzle starts to materialize, responding to the kids' arrival. The junction reshapes itself, forming around the growing jigsaw puzzle. A cryptic message appears: solve the jigsaw. The children venture into the keep, its ancient walls decorated with complex carvings that hint at trials ahead. Before them, a series of challenges shimmers into existence, each pulsating with kaleidoscopic patterns, testing their wit and resolve. The solutions are subtly woven into the designs, waiting to be discovered by those perceptive enough to see. On-screen text appears: solve using kaleidoscope, urging them to unlock the secrets within the kaleidoscopic patterns. The kids find themselves in Lattice Land, a place bursting with color and mathematical wonders. Mathematical problems shimmer, suspended in the air, inviting curious minds to solve them. The correct solutions appear, glowing softly, guiding them through the mathematical maze. On-screen text encourages: solved by Lattice. The kids enter a grand mansion where complex matrix equations adorn the walls. Faint solutions shimmer beside each problem, acting as spectral mentors in this hallowed hall of intellect. The air pulses with the palpable energy of pure intellect, as a digital decree flashes on screen. Solve using Matrix. The kids enter a nomad camp alive with bustling activity. Throughout the camp, problems and solutions stand vividly displayed. Solve using negation appears on screen. The kids step into a vibrant oasis, eyes widening at the sight. Glowing symbols materialize in midair, revealing complex optimization problems. Elegant solutions appear alongside the problems, lighting up the oasis with understanding. A message flashes on screen. Solve using optimization. Beneath the endless sky, children begin their ascent of Permutation Peak, their eyes searching across the rugged landscape. Complex permutation problems are etched into the cliff face, a faint glow emanating from the rock. Solutions shimmer beside the problems, guiding them, while on-screen text declares, "Solve using permutation." The air hangs heavy with the scent of stone as the kids cautiously enter the quarry. Quadratic equations loom on the quarry walls, their solutions shimmering tantalizingly nearby. On-screen text flashes, "Solve using quadratic." The kids step into a ridge, where floating problems and solutions shimmer in the air. A message appears, "Solve using recursion." The children burst from Puzzle Planet, each face radiant with triumph. A cascade of digital confetti rains down as a message flashes. "Congratulations, you solved Puzzle Planet."